Howdy and welcome to another episode of Let's Make an RPG Game. Well, assuming I finished the Jam project and it is out, the link for that game will be in the description down below on my itch.io page. You will find it there. So if you want to try it out, be sure to check it out. I decided today we're going to start from the very beginning of the thing for this project. And I'm going to take you along for the journey. So we're going to first boot up GMaker Z, and I'm going to go to new project. We're going to walk it through. So let me just make sure you see that. But there you go. So as you can see right now, of course, I have that. So we've got the new project stuff. So we're going to name this one Zephyr. We're going to name the title of the game Spirit of the Zeph. There we go. Of course, I have it there. Now I could choose basic, which is basic game data, player tutorial, basic plus a map set it comes out with, or basic plus HD. We're just going to keep it simple to basic, so it loads up, and voila, here we are. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and I'm going to create my characters, but I'm not going to use the default ones. We're going to create our own. So sometimes I use hit random, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit random until I find one I like. And for the main character, I think I'm going to go with this one. Give him a name. So we hit export. I'm going to name him Valen. We hit close. And we're going to walking character. And same thing. Now I could choose a damage character, but I'm not. I'm just going to go with a battler character in case we go. Make this game a side view battler instead of a front view. There we go. So this is our first player character. So we're going to go into the database, and I'm going to type in name Valen. We'll give him as a swordsman. Find our newly created character's face. There we go. Our newly created character's walking character. There we go. And same with his side view character. There we go. We can give him nicknames at level. We could change up. We'll just give him a swordsman for now. I'm going to give him a starting sword of a short sword. Keep the leather vest. We're going to keep this blank for now. We're going to click apply. Now, I've had issues with this crashing, so I'm just going to be saving and saving always. So there we go. We need a place for Valen. Boy, I can't spell today, can I? I forget the E, but we'll change that. Let's change that now. We're going to go back into the database, go down to System 1, go here. There we go. Click apply. Click that and save right away, so it does save. Alright, so let's design the town. So we're going to go here, go to Edit. We're going to change the tile set to be outside. We're going to expand the field of thing to 20 by 20 because it's not going to be a big town. We're going to go here. I'm going to drop down that, and it's going to be a small town. So we're going to need first is a place for the player to start. So I'm going to make it all kind of a wooden area town. I'm going to go here so I can get a good view of things. So here we go. Oh, about 1, 2, 3 tiles in, and 1, 2, 3 tiles that way. And oops, never mind that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. This is where we're going to start. So we're going to build a 3 simple little house here. There we go. There we go. Now we've got the first house. I'll zoom out so you can see. I'm going to decorate this. So the reason I have 3 is so we can do this. We can go down to here and take that. Click there. So all you have to do is go a couple trees. So we get the basic outline we're going to go with. And let's put in a shop somewhere. So how about right here? And we can do that as 1, 2, 3 here. Now I could do this one of 2 ways. I could put it right smack dab in the middle, but I'm not going to, because what I'm going to do is we're going to put the door right here on the sign for the shop, and basically the same spot right there. That way we can take this bigger window here and just drop it right about there, drop about 2 windows there. So now we got a nice little shop. And here's my puppy dog. Hello, Lucy Lou. Say hi to Lucy Lou. Yes, you want to help Papa do some work and do a game? You want to help me do work on a game? Yes, she bites at me. She's going to go run around and bark. You see something across the street, so she has to bark at it. Alright, but I want to create a little bit of depth. So we're going to create. I'm going to get rid of that and have a little bit of fun. I like to make it. This looks kind of boringish, don't it? So we're just going to only knock out this part of. We're going to knock out all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take this part. I'm going to click on pencil thing. Instead of doing straight lines, what we're going to do. So, well, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to build the house. I'm going to put it right about here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do that so we can make this easier and quicker. For me, part of developing a game in any engine is the workflow. How can you make it simpler and easier and quicker for you to make a decent, polished game without having to spend a lot of time on it? And I really like RPG makers because you really don't need to learn all the coding. So now that we get that, I want to create it on a hill. So we're going to go all the way down to here. I'm going to click right smack dab in the middle, and I'm going to do this. Right smack dab in the middle here. I'm going to grab a corner part, drop it. I'm going to go like this, and probably maybe drop the corner here, like so, and voila. Now we're not done yet. It's going to make it look like it's on a hill. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab this spot here, and go like this, and voila. Then we give it a few steps, like so. And it's decorated a little bit on here, so you know what? I'm just going to put some trees on either side here. So, throw a couple trees here, frame the house a little bit. I don't know, give the house a chimney maybe. That thing I like to do is I like to make it look like a smoke command. So we're going to go here. Yes, I hear her barking. And what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down to where it says other. What are these others? The second other is what we want. And we're going to choose this here. And we're going to go to stepping. Set stepping on for options and voila. Now I'm just going to move character here and I'm going to show you it real quick. So hold on a sec. Okay. So let's switch on over to, there we go, start of the game. And just to show you what we're going to do, new game, and there you have it. This is what it looks like. And of course, we got the smoke, looks like it's coming from the chimney. We got our team here, which will be changing up and down the steps, like so. But, all right, I will be right back. Said me good girl. And we're back. Nothing at the door. My little Lucy pup likes to bark at anything she sees. Sometimes it's nothing, but that's what makes her Lucy. So let's design the rest of the town. So first things first, we need to quit out of that. We're going to get back to the editor. We get big here. There you go, so you can see. So we got that part of the town done and whatnot. So we're going to add more. We're getting all this empty space. So I'm going to go over to here and to the circle, and we're going to go over and let's make this right here, and let's drop this down there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to keep that. I'm going to just grab this and go from here all the way like this. I'm going to go all the way down to here. So maybe enlarge this. We'll square it out a little bit like that. To make it a little bit more animated, we're going to go here. We're going to grab this, and we're going to go about 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles down and just draw one there. 1, 2, 3. That's it. There you go. Good girl. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles down there. And let's put one there. Then I want to, for the sake of just kind of add aesthetics, I want to add a statue, dead center, in the middle of the water, what we're going to do. So there we go. Well, we got that. Assuming this is, but I don't like this. So what we're going to do is just kind of control Z it away. I also don't like the size of the town. So I want to create a big. So we're going to go back and edit. I'm going to make it 30 by 30. Now I've got some more space to build, so I'm just gonna do that. Now I can add a few more things. So let's add a shop. So let's add a giant shop there. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna just put a shop right smack. Actually, let's build an elder's house or a mayor type house. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go down to here. I'm gonna stick with the wooden aspect of things. We're gonna put it right about, how about here? We're gonna go with that. And we're gonna just drop it there. I'm gonna go here. Click onto that. And all we're going to do is 2, 3 here. Drop that there. And we're going to just do that. Bob Ross doing this some days. You're pretty happy window here. And happy little window here. Happy the door here. This will just be our secret. It'll be the door there. About the windows. Right? But see, I don't like this being on a hill. So what we're going to do is I'm just going, but I don't want to redo the house part. So what I'm going to do is just go here. Back to here. This is kind of the process. I'll start something, say I like the way it looks, and then 5 minutes later I go back, or a day or two later I'll say I like the way it looks, take a break for the rest of the day, come back to it a day later and look at it and go, I don't like it, and have to restart. On other days I just cheat it. Let's go, you know what, screw it, I don't want to create my own town, I just want to cheat. So let's go here, go to load samples, and I'll pick from the list of stuff here and go, there we go, there's the town done. I mainly do that for silly projects, things I don't plan on really making into a serious game. But this we're going to make this into a serious game. So we're going to try our best to create things that look like a town. So here's what we're going to do. I want to actually show you a really neat way I like to do things. So we're going to make this town look like it's in the hills, without having to really draw the hills. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. I'm going to drop down about 3. And I'm just going to go like this. Then I'm going to go back up to here, go up, go like this. Voila. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to do this one more time, but we're going to backwards it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, go here. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 down. This. Send it out a little bit more. 1, 2, 3 up, and voila. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to need to make sure the players can get up and down. So just having it straight this way, we're going to put a set of stairs here and a set of stairs here. So now we can start really doing what I want to do. So here we're going to do. We're going to build the house like this. Drop down our chimney. Back windows here. Happy goes there. We'll right smack dab in the center. We'll put something here. But before I put something there, I'm going to actually really have some fun. So I'm going to take this, drop that right there. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there. And create that. But here's what we're really going to do. I'm going to go over to these pieces. I'm going to drop them down like this. And go that. You'll see what's going to come out of this creation. Trust me, you shall see. Oopsie, we're going to fix that. Voila. Not done yet. Go over and create some happy little windows. So, and create happy door. God, I'm finished something like Bob Ross. Please stop me. Now we can make this anything we want. An elder's house, a lodge, a guild hall, whatever we want. We'll get to that maybe later. Right now we're just going to design the town. And once the town is done, I'm going to see if I'm happy with it. I think I will be. Alright, so let's put a shop. Put a big old shop here. Like this. If you're wondering why I'm doing this and not continuing on with one other project I was busy working on, there is a specific reason for that, and that is because the direction I wanted to go with that, I couldn't go with it anymore because it wasn't working. So we'll put a weapon shop here, or weapons and armor shop here. Let's put something here. I actually got an idea. So let's put a small little item shop here, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it this way. So there we go. How about down here? Put an inn, so let's build the inn real quick. Put it right in this corner of the map. 3, 4, 5, 6. So the doors don't always have to be perfectly centered. This door isn't perfectly centered at all. So we can put it there. Because this is an inn, we're going to put an inn sign here. And for windows, we're just going to just do this. There you have, we have an inn, we have a weapons, we have an item shop, player starting place, and some sort of building here that we're going to turn into. There's our outline, our basic bare bones of a town. Nothing fancy. I'm not that good at mapping yet. So let's decorate this place real quick. First things first, I'm going to put a path. So here, I'm just going to outline a path to each of these areas. Like this. As we can put some small stuff here. There we have our path. So that what we can do is we can, I don't know, outline the path a little bit. Like some shrubbery. This. So to me, this kind of gives the player the path to stay on and whatnot. And whether or not I decide I want to add more, I can just remove the path or add things to empty spaces, which is probably going to be my next step in this town creation, because as you can see, we've got a lot of empty space left. So I might add something down here into these empty spaces, or I might just decorate it and make it look nice. Or I could turn this into a dock town if I wanted to. But I'm not done yet. I'm going to go here and I'm going to outline this. So it gives it that hill look. So it looks like an actual hill. Now, the best way I should have done this, and I know probably you're going to say in the comments or something of that nature, is I should have used this here when doing this part, give it some real character. But for the sake of what I want to do, I'm just going to leave it as is. There you have it. I'll zoom out a little bit. Your basic Bones town. Starting place, armor equipment shop, some sort of building we're going to turn into here, an item shop, and an inn. That's basically it. We'll inhabit this town in another time. In the next video, we'll inhabit this town and we will create the shops. Until then, peace out, stay frosty, do good in the world, and I'll see you in the next one.